Right, see the actual telephones and given trial balance also telephone expense available. If this is the telephone expense paid in cash 140 and it has given additional information ninth one. Additional 9 one telephone charges 6 million for the month of March 25 is to be paid. It means not paid in cash. This value should be recorded under current liability as accrual telephones as well as expense should be considered. Trial balance also given telephone that value plus this value. If it has given accrual, it should be added to the expense. Think trial balance available as a telephone expense 146,000 40,000. Therefore 140 plus 6 as expense should be considered 146. If it has given accrual, should be added. And accrual value should be recorded under current liability. Accrual value current liability. But as expense should be considered 146. Therefore, administration expense, think as a telephone should be considered 140 plus 6 value equal 146. And current liability as accrual telephones. As accrual telephone, only 6. Accrual value. Then think next adjustment. First one, try to complete adjustment. We are going to discuss how to prepare financial statement based on trial balance. Think additional 8 and 9 also we have discussed already. Last adjustment, 180,000 worth of stock was obtained by the owner for personal use. It is called drawings 108,000. Given adjustment should be deduct under cost of sales calculation as well as under equity. Sometime it is given trial balance also. If it is given trial balance also, total value should be deduct under equity, but under cost of sales calculation should be deduct only value available in the adjustment. In this example, drawings is not given in the trial balance, given only adjustment. Therefore, this value should be deduct under cost of sales calculation as well as under equity also. Same value, write records under cost of sales calculation as inventory drawing second column within brackets value equal 180 as well as under equity. Think trial balance also sometimes it has given drawings, but in this example not given trial balance, not given trial balance. Therefore should be deduct under equity same value, should be deduct under equity same value. Think 180 adjustment okay now, then complete trial balance. Think trial balance also given bank loan as well as fixed deposit also given trial balance. Fixed deposit also given trial balance. Think drawings available under adjustment. Right, then try to compute trial balance. Try to compute trial balance. Think trial balance is given bank loan from the beginning. Bank loan as well as fixed deposit should be done. Trial balance is given bank loan as well as fixed deposits. Complete trial balance also. Think about bank loan. Bank loan non-current liability. Think about this part. Bank loan value is given 5,200. Values in million. It has given values in thousand. Further 30 can be cut. And it has given loan interest also from the beginning. Here loan interest available 720. Bank loan value equal 5,200. Therefore, loan interest as expense should be considered. As expense should be considered 5,200 into 5,200 into 15%. As a loan interest as expense should be considered. Think loan value equal 5,200. It has available trial balance here. Percentage is given 15%. As expense should be considered paid or not for the year value 5,200 into 15%. 5,200 15%. Therefore, loan interest value equal 780. Therefore, this is a value should be considered as expense. 780 loan interest. But think trial balance available 720. That is a value paid in cash. Therefore, difference value accrual loan interest. 780 minus 720. Therefore, difference value should be considered as accrual loan interest. As expense should be considered calculate value. Paid or not. Loan value is given 5,200. Based on that value, you have to calculate 15%. Think loan interest. And as accrual loan interest, you have to consider difference value. Trial balance also given loan interest. Think how to prepare workings. Trial balance also given loan interest. At the same time, think about fixed deposit also. Fixed deposit available as well as bank loan available. Loan interest paid amount also given. Now we are going to discuss how to complete trial balance. First one, you have to consider bank loan as well as fixed deposits. Loan interest rate is given 15%. Fixed deposit also it has given rate 20%. Think about bank loan and fixed deposits. First one, record given balances. Think bank loan. Bank loan value is given trial balance 5,200. Then think loan interest. Loan interest you have to calculate based on 5,200 into 15%. Therefore, this is the value should be considered as a loan interest. Then accrual loan interest. Accrual loan interest 780 for the year value, but given trial balance 720. Therefore, this is a not paid amount equal 60 under current liability. This one non-current liability. This one finance expense. This one current liability. Accrual current liability. This value finance expense. Finance expense. This one non-current liability. Fixed deposit also same way. Think about fixed deposits. Also given trial balance. Debit side 20% fixed deposit equals 6,500. In between current and non-current assets. And FD interest should be calculated. FD interest income based on accrual concepts. Rate is given 20%. Therefore, FD interest income equal 1,300. This is value should be considered as income and other income. But trial balance also given FD interest. Therefore, you have to calculate FD interest receivable. Receivable. Think FD interest income equal 1,300 based on accrual concepts. But given FD interest income available trial balance 900. That is the received amounts. Therefore, receivable 400. This value in between current and non-current assets. This one other income. FD interest income receivable under current assets. Under current assets. Think bank loan non-current liability. Loan interest finance expense. Accrual loan interest current liability. Fixed deposits in between current and non-current assets. FD interest income, other income, as well as trial balance it is given. FD interest income received in cash, balance part receivable. Therefore, receivable should be recorded under receivable amount should be recorded under current assets. Think how to prepare working also. Then disclose values on the financial statement. Bank loan as well as fixed deposits. Bank loan non-current liability. That record on the financial statement. First one, bank loan and fixed deposit interest. And other income as a fixed deposit interest 1,300. FD interest. Think fixed deposit interest and other income value equal 1,300. As well as loan interest should be recorded finance expense. Bank loan interest. That is expense. Loan interest expense equal 780 based on accrual concept paid or not for the year value. And the fixed deposit in between current and non-current assets as a fixed deposits. Fixed deposits in between current and non-current assets can be recorded last column. Fixed deposit value equal 6,500. And think FD interest receivable also available. FD interest receivable under current assets. FD interest receivable under current assets. Therefore, FD interest receivable, FD interest receivable 400. Trial balance it is given FD interest income also. And think bank loan 15% bank loan under non-current liability. Bank loan under non-current liability. Bank loan value equal 5,200. And think accrual loan interest. Accrual loan interest. Accrual loan interest should be recorded second column 60. Think loan interest calculate all the value. And trial balance is given paid amount also. Accrual loan interest. Calculate value equal 780, but trial balance available 720. Accrual loan interest. Think FD interest receivable also. Fixed deposit interest income calculate value equal 1,300. But received in cash equal 900. It has available trial balance. Receivable amount equal 400. Think adjustment. Then trial balance complete from the beginning. Then trial balance gatina tirigi daan. Complete trial balance from the beginning. Bank loan we have discussed. Purchase under cost of sales calculation. Purchase return also under cost of sales calculation. Sales we have discussed. Opening stock under cost of sales calculation. Cash we have discussed. Sales return also should be deduct from sales. Then land building we have discussed. Trade payable, current liability. Complete trial balance now. Then capital and equity as opening balance. Carriage inverse also under cost of sales calculation. Carriage inverse. Electricity administration expense. All other things we have discussed. Record those information. It is given purchase return, sales return. Sales return should be deduct under sales. Think sales return will be equal 400. And opening stock under cost of sales calculation 556. And purchase also given 26,800. Purchase return also given 500. First column within brackets purchase return. And given carriage inverse also, carriage inverse 350. Those are available trial balance. Electricity expense also given. Electricity expense administration. Electricity and administration. Electricity expense administration. Those are available in the trial balance. Electricity 960. And trade payable available. Trade payable. Trade payable under current liability. Trade payable equal creditor. Trade payable. Trade payable value should be recorded second column. Trade payable, that is a creditor, value equal 420. That all other information we have discussed already. Then complete income statement and capital also think about. Capital and equity as opening balance. Capital income balance available trial balance 750. And equity as opening balance. Right now calculate profit and loss. From the beginning adjustment should be done. Then complete trial balance. Now you have to complete income statement. Sales minus sales return. Then think how to calculate cost of sales also. Sales minus sales return. Then purchase carriage inverse minus purchase return value should be recorded second column. Take the total value. Then opening stock plus purchase. Then deduct damage stock, donation, drawings, and closing stock. Cost value. Here should be deduct if those are available adjustment. If those are available, the adjustment should be deduct under cost of sales calculation. Therefore, cost of sales can be calculated. Opening stock plus purchase plus carriage inverse. Think how to calculate cost of sales also. Opening stock plus purchase. Here there is a mistake. Purchase value equal 26,800. Therefore here 26. And think cost of sales equal. From this value deduct this one. Cost of sales equal 26,132. Sales minus cost of sales gross profit can be calculated. Sales minus cost of sales gross profit can be calculated. Sales minus cost of sales gross profit can be calculated. Think how to complete financial statement. Therefore, gross profit equal 18,468 plus other income. Think other income here total amount equal 1,310. 1,310. Therefore, here 19,778. Then expense total value should be recorded second column. Expense total value should be recorded second column. Calculate expense total value. Therefore, here 2008. Expense should be recorded second column. Administration. $6,126. And other expense 320. And the finance expense also. Finance expense total value equal 780. Then total expense will be recorded. Total expense will be recorded last column. Administration, distribution, other. Calculate total value, total expense. Total expense equal 9,234 within bracket last column. 9,234. Then net profit can be calculated. Think gross profit plus other income minus expense. Gross profit plus other income, from that value deduct total expenses. Think 19,778. From that value deduct total expense 9,234. Therefore, net profit equal 10,544. That value should be recorded under equity. That value should be recorded under equity. Net profit part of equity. Value equal 10,544. Then balance. Think how to prepare income statement and statement of financial position. Non-current assets total value equal 3,660. Then fixed deposits, as well as calculate current assets total value also. Current assets total value. Current assets total value equal 7,840. Then total asset can be calculated. Total assets. Think assets total amount equal 18,000. Assets total amount equal 18,000. Think about non-current assets. Land, building, motor vehicle, and fixed deposit, as well as think about current assets. Total assets equal 18,000. If those are correctly recorded, assets should be equal liability plus equity. Therefore, calculate equity total amount also. Equity total amounts. Drawing should be deduct. Therefore, here will be equal 11,114. Loan can be equal to last column. And calculate current liability also. Current liability total will be equal 1686. 1686. Then calculate total equity and liability. Total equity and liability. Think total value equal 18,000, same value. Assets equal liability plus equity. Think how to prepare a financial statement based on trial balance. Based on trial balance. Interrelated adjustments should be done from the beginning. Any organization. It may be partnership, it may be company, it may be sole proprietorships. Think adjustment. Adjustment should be done from the beginning. If it has given interrelated adjustment. Adjustment interrelated. If it has given sales invoice complete omitted, if it has given goods sent on sale certain basis, as well as at the same time inventory adjustment, bad debts and doubtful debts adjustment should be done together. And in this example given, EPF and ETF also, disposal adjustment available, damage stock available, donation available, drawings available, prepaid and accrual expense available, all the normal adjustment is given in this example. Think we are going to discuss how to prepare financial statement to provide information to the interest party to take decision about the business organization. Adjustment should be complete from the beginning. Then think how to prepare income statement. Income statement. Think other income should be added. Gross profit. Think how to calculate cost of sales calculation also. Cost of sales. Then plus other income. Disposal profit should be recorded other income. But if it has given disposal loss, other expense. Then expense should be categorized. Think sales and distribution, administration, as well as other and finance. Expense should be categorized. Think EPF, ETF, as well as under provision, over provision also. Under provision, over provision. Doubtful debts, under provision, over provision should be recorded. And think loan, bank loan available trial balance, bank loan, as well as fixed deposit also given trial balance, fixed deposits. Net profit should be recorded on equity, net profit. Think non-current assets. Think assets and liabilities should be recognized separately as a current and non-current based on going concern. Going concern concepts. At the same time, think about accounting concept also. Name of the business will be written based on entity concepts. For the year end 31st March 25, based on periodicity concepts. And values in million, may gana pedu values in million. Therefore, rupees million based on money measurement concepts. Rupees million. Money measurement concepts. And assets and liabilities will be recognized separately as a current and non-current going concern concepts. Cost minus accumulated depreciation, like that should be disclosed. Disclosable concepts. Invent should be record financial position, lower value of cost and NRV, prudency concepts. Prudency. And equity, think drawing should be deducted from equity based on entity concepts. Entity. Liability also should be recognized separately as a current and non-current going concern concepts. Going concern. And see the income statement. Name should be written from the beginning. Entity concepts for the year end 31st March 25. Periodicity concepts and rupees values in million based on money measurement concepts. And think under cost of sales calculation, damage stock, donation, drawings, closing stock, cost value should be deducted based on matching concepts. Matching concepts. Think depreciation expense, not paid in cash, but should be considered as expense based on matching concepts. Income should be matched with its corresponding expenses, matching concepts. Accounting concept also you have to discuss together with financial statement. I think how to prepare financial statement based on trial balance. Based on trial balance. First fund adjustment should be done.